Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the fact that I am looking for some additional help with my roleplays and just looking for some more people to join my team. I do want to put out there that most of what I'm looking for is going to be for, not most of, but some of what I'm looking for is going to be for slightly more mature audience than in the past. I am coming out with a new series at some point in the near future that is going to address more PG-13 type topics, more adult type topics. So I want to have that kept in mind by everyone when I go into this next part and go into discussing all of this because of that. But here is the form. I will have it linked in the description below, so if you decide that you do want to join the roleplays, I will have it linked in the description below. And if I can, I'll try to put it in a little card as well. But it's just a simple Google form you'll fill out, and then I'll go through it and kind of select people from there. But let's get into it. So sign up for being a writer, a builder, body actor, and or a skin creator. You can sign up for as many as you want or as little as you want, but don't sign up for more than what you think you can handle. For writers, I tend to write my scripts myself, but I think that to make them better, I could use some other people's help. And I have more recently been relying a little more on my writers to go over certain parts of my videos and whatnot. So a lot of times I will send out, I do a pre-write where I kind of get all my ideas out that I kind of want to go through in the episode and when I want to go through it. And then I send it out to kind of get an idea for my writers. And then I go back and I start trying to write the script. I have been trying to be better at using their help. Then they kind of review the script and come back to me, and I go to them for ideas and whatnot. So I'm trying to be better about that. As of recently, I think I only have one or two that are fairly active. So I'm trying to add about 2 to my team. Depending on what happens, I may add more, but I'm at least looking for 2. For body actors, I'm looking for 6 to 8. I think that writers and body actors are the 2 roles that I'm mainly looking for that more mature audience for, because those are going to be the 2 roles that are a little more hands-on with the new series and the new scripts and whatnot, where it's going to one of those adult topics. I'm not making Lakeview into anything beyond the pretty much PG stuff that it is. I want to keep that where it's at, but for my new series it might be a little bit more mature. And so my writers are going to help me with that series, and my body actors are going to be the ones doing the body acting for most of it. And that tends to require a little bit of reading the scripts and kind of knowing what that is. And depending on your age, I know that just may not be something appropriate for you. But I'm looking to add probably 6 to 8, because that's usually about the max amount of people I would have in a single scene, where I can also have a little bit of wiggle room where if not everyone's available on that given day, we have a little extra space. I may be willing to add a few more on. Also looking for probably 2 to 3 skin creators. I mean, it's not super duper specific on that one. That one also could change a little bit. And then 3 to 5 builders. We'll go into a little bit of details on what those 2 need. I need, for my skin creators, I would really like for you to have the experience or the ability to be able to create some HD skins. I have very, very minimal ability to do that. And even then, I still can only do I only think I have 75% of my skins HD because I can't. It doesn't want to work on every set of skin I do, so I want someone that's more experienced in it than I am, because I'm not good at making skins, and my extent of making skins and HD skins is making their eyes have a shimmer. So I need someone that's more skilled in that aspect. So if you're interested in that role, you don't have to know how to create HD skins. I would like to have at least one person on my team that does know how to make HD skins, but if you're really skilled at making non-HD skins, that would work as well. Or if you're able to learn how to do that, that would also be great. And then for my builders, I would like you to have at least the experience to use the mod chisel and bits. You also need to, for body actors and builders, have the ability to download mods onto your computer, because I do use some mods. Some of the mods that I have, just to kind of put into perspective, I have Better Foliage, Bibliocraft, Biomes O'Plenty. I do have the Blockbuster mod. I do have Chisel and Bits. I have custom NPCs, DecoCraft, Doggy Tails, Fairy Lights. Those are some of the bigger ones. Mofish or Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, things like that. Just some bigger mods like that, kind of like Biomes of Plenty, Bibliocraft, Chits and Chisels and Bits, DecoCraft. Those are some pretty hefty mods, so I just want to kind of put that out there. Those are some of the mods I have. That's not all the mods I have. I personally use CurseForge. That's what this is, right? They changed out to CurseForge for my mods. So if you have CurseForge or you're able to get CurseForge, I can literally just send you the exact profile I have. You can literally import it and make it your own profile if you have it. But those are two things you need. You won't be able to get onto the server without being able to run the mods. And then some just basic deadline rules for all of the roles is I would prefer that you are at least 15. I would probably be willing to take some 13 to 14-year-olds depending on maturity and depending on the role. I probably wouldn't really loosen the 15 on the writers just because like I said, it is going to be dabbling into some more mature topics. Body actors, I might be willing to take a little bit lower. Screen creators and builders, I'll be willing to take maybe a little bit lower. I also want to keep in mind that I am in college. I'm 21 at the time of this, so like I don't want to have too many young people in there. But I also know that some of the people that want to do this are going to be a younger audience. So I want to put that out there for you guys, just so you know. You must be serious about being a part of the roleplay, not just here to, join and not do anything. I want you to come here and actually be willing to can help. I don't think it'll be too demanding. The builders might have a little bit of demand, like early on, because I am working on expanding a section of the world I use to make it available for this new series, and that's going to take a little bit of time and work. But overall, I don't think that I ask too much because I'm a full-time college student. I work all that. I don't have a ton of time on my hands to put a ton of time into these, so I don't ask too much for that. But it's also part of why I'm asking for a little bit of help, because there's certain things that I'm not very skilled at and certain things that just take me way too long, partially because of my skill level. And then the other thing would be you must be able to work with other people. Just because of the nature of the project, pretty much every role is going to have to work with other people. So what the form entails, you'll put like what your name is or what you would prefer to be called in the series or in the server and whatnot, and what you want me to kind of refer to you as, your email. So that way if I need to, I can reach out to you by email. And then if you have Discord, put that there. If not, put your email there so I have a way to contact you. Your availability, if you're available only certain days, just put all the time, or put that availability in the anything else you would like me to know. And then otherwise, that's that. Just kind of getting a gauge for how often you're available. Then you work with other people. Do you have a good microphone? That one's not like a big requirement. I'm just kind of gauging what I have, because there are roles where we will have to talk a little bit, kind of like body acting. I typically want to get a call. Maybe with builders, I might want to get a call. I want to be able to kind of hear you and understand you. And then whatever role you are looking to apply for, if you are a writer, I ask that you put some kind of a section of dialogue or script or something. You can even put like a link to a script you have wrote, like a Google Doc link. Or you could put in there that you could upload a file and you can upload it to like one of the other file holder things. Next would be for builders. I ask that you upload an example or a few examples of builds that you have created and put work into, so I can kind of get an idea of what you're looking for. The two types of styles that I'm going to kind of be looking for are going to be looking for a more modern style build, kind of a more like in the now builds, where like we're really like neighborhoods and stuff like that, big little town. But then there is potential that I may want to do some more with like the almost like medieval side. Like, I don't know if I still have it posted, but at one point I had a series called Rogue Royals, and potentially touching base back to that series and whatnot. So something like that, where we're going back to like medieval times and that kind of build. So just kind of put some of those in there if you have it. And then if you're able to install mods, can you read into mods, and do you know how to change your Minecraft skin if you are a body actor? I believe I do have a mod that allows you to change your skin without having to change your skin in the launcher. So I will consider that we have that, so that way we can look into that, because I believe I use it to keep my skin or my player model at like the right height and everything. So if you don't know how to change your Minecraft skin, no biggie. That's something we can change and something we can use that mod for. And then if you're okay with changing, you wouldn't even have to change your full skin, like I said. You just need to change it like in that instance, and then when you're not using that mod, it doesn't change. And skin creators, if you have skins that you have created, please put those here. I prefer like the picture of the skin on the character versus like an upload of the actual skin file. But if you are only able to upload the actual skin file, no big deal. Not anything else you'd like me to know, if there's anything like your availability or anything you think I should know or might be helpful for me to know about you, you can throw that in there. This is pretty much just it with me. I'm not really going to share most of any of this with anyone else. So just know this is all going to me. A lot of this information is just for me to know. The only thing that's really going to get shared would be your, what you want to be called, and technically your Discord, because I would be adding you to our server. And then when you get building or making skins and whatnot, that type of stuff will eventually get shared in the series, but not like directly me taking my upload on this thing and sharing it. So that's kind of that. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And I'll be taking a look at this over the next couple of weeks. I want to try to have a team together. Hopefully mid to late April. So if you guys are able, as soon as I can start adding people to my team for this, I'm going to start putting people kind of to start working on certain tasks, specifically probably the builders. I want to get that new world built as soon as possible, but this is what I have. If you guys are interested, like I said, go ahead and click the link in the description, or if I have a card in the corner, you can click that as well with the links to fill this out. And I will reach out hopefully within 24 to 48 hours of you filling this out, but no promises. If you don't hear from me within like a week, then we're kind of pushing it, but I would typically reach out to you and kind of give you a heads up. I will probably make a little announcement, or I will put something in the description of this video when I do stop accepting applications and whatnot, just to kind of give you guys a heads up that I am done. So yeah, that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see who wants to be a part of this. And that's pretty much it for today. So if you guys all enjoyed, bye everyone. Burn is so far.